Good morning, 10th class. So, till the time we have started the revision of ninth class, chapter Motion and Force and Laws of Motion. We have started with that chapter. So, for the coming few days, we will be doing the question answers of motion and force and laws of motion. I'll be sending you the pictures of all these question answers, but we will revise them like as much as possible in a video. Okay. And better one more thing, while you do the questions, don't take copy and pen and start noting the answers down. You can just visualize the question, check the options and correct it in your mind. Mark the option in your mind, and in whichever question there is a doubt, note that question only. Okay, whatever you already know, there is no need to mention that in a notebook. What you don't know or in which you have a doubt, only that thing you can just note down. Okay, so the very first question, unit of acceleration, I hope like it's very clear to all of you, that is meter per second square. Next is a body goes from A to B with the velocity of 20 meter per second and comes back B to A with the velocity of 30 meter per second, the average velocity. The point is, we can't like discuss each and every numerical here, so I'll leave the numericals for you. If there is any doubt, you can ask me in live class doubt, or you can personally send me. So question number 2 and 3 I'm leaving for you. I'll be discussing theoretical and the graph questions here. Okay, so the question number 4, in the motion of equation of motion, s is equal to ut plus half at square. S is, what is the s over here? It's a distance in t seconds, right? Choose the wrong statement. Retardation is a vector quantity. If acceleration is a vector quantity, so retardation is a negative sign with the acceleration, so it's also a vector quantity. Acceleration due to gravity is a vector quantity, that's also right. You have to choose the incorrect. Average speed is a vector quantity. Speed is a scalar quantity, so this statement is basically incorrect. Now you will say, ma'am, displacement is a vector quantity. Displacement only depends upon the direction. अगर डायरेक्शन नहीं होगी तो वो डिस्टेंस हो जाएगा, तो डिस्प्लेसमेंट भी आपकी वेक्टर क्वांटिटी के अंडर आ जाती है. In the equation of motion, x is equal to at plus bt square. The units of a and b are respectively x is equal to at plus bt square. What will be the unit of your a and b respectively? Here the answer is meter per second and meter per second square. A is here your speed and b is your acceleration. 7th question, a body is thrown up with the initial velocity of u and covers a maximum height h, then h is equal to. This question belongs to basically the gravitation chapter, but you can do it here as well. The answer is u square by 2g, A option. The second hands of a watch is 2 centimeter long. The speed of the tip of this hand is. Try to do this question. It's like in this question you have to apply the speed distance thing, and as well as you have to consider the 360 degree of a clock to find the answer. The right answer over here is a A option. A body is thrown vertically upward and rises to a height of 10 meter. Again the question from the gravitation, but you can try this numerical. Okay. For the answer for this is C. Find out whether it's not. 10th question, in the question number 9, the time taken by body to reach the highest point. So time निकालना है. पिछले क्वेश्चन से ही अगर 14 आंसर आता है तो टाइम निकाल के you can easily find out by using the equations. D is like 11th question, if the time displacement graph of a particle is parallel to the time axis, the velocity of the particle is, it's like the time displacement graph is parallel to the time axis, something like this in the place of velocity, it's a displacement. Then what will happen? The velocity of particle will be infinity, unity, equal to acceleration of the body, or 0. Just look at for this graph, for the sake of just considering it, that it's a displacement versus your time graph. What will be the velocity? Velocity is basically displacement by time. The displacement is remaining your same here as it is parallel to the time. time is increasing but displacement is same, what will be the velocity then? The velocity will be 0. The velocity will be 0, as you can say the body is standing at a particular distance only. So answer is D option 0. Velocity time graph shown in this figure. AB shows that. What does the AB show here? A uniform motion, a non-uniform retardation, uniform speed, or the initial velocity OA. Obviously it's having a declining slope, so it is a retardation. Answer is B option. 13 is velocity time graph AB. This shows a body is having a constant velocity, like velocity is same. So the answer is, just check the option first. Option A is uniform acceleration. No, there is no acceleration. Velocity is constant. If velocity is constant, acceleration is 0. Retardation, if there is no acceleration, then there will be no retardation as well. Uniform velocity throughout its motion and has 0 initial velocity. Initial velocity is not 0. So answer is none of these. Answer is none of these. Now question number 14. The distance travelled by a free falling body is proportional to. The distance travelled by a free falling body is proportional to the square of the time of the fall. You can note this point. This is important. The square of the time of fall. Okay. C option. 15. The rate of change of displacement with time is. The rate of change of displacement with time is what you can say velocity. Okay, so these are your first 15 questions. Now we will move to the question number 16. Okay beta, now question number 16 is, a body strikes the floor vertically with velocity u and rebounds at the same speed. The change in speed would be, obviously it will be 0 because there is a third law of motion. Next is, the moon is this much distance from the earth. The radar signal transmitted from the earth will reach the moon in about, so speed is equal to distance by time. From that you can find the answer. The answer is B option. Okay. Next is, A and B are arguing about uniform acceleration. A states that acceleration means the longer you go. B states the acceleration means the further you go. Who is right? Who is right? Here the arguments is about the words basically. So who is right? Like both are right. Both are saying the same thing but they are using the synonyms. That's why. Question number 19. A particle experiences the constant acceleration for 20 seconds. Constant. Please note down this word. After starting from rest. If it travels a distance x1 in the first 10 seconds and the x2 in the remaining 10 seconds, then which of the following is true? So in this question, the point is basically considering on the which one is true. Either the x1, the distance travelled in the first 10 seconds is twice of the distance travelled in the next 10 seconds. Either they are equal or not, or like the third time the distance travelled in the last 10 seconds is the third 3 times, or the none of these. But in this question there is no condition is given कि ये 20 seconds में से जो आपका रेस्ट से शुरू हुआ है वहाँ पे भी तो स्टार्टिंग में इंक्रीज़ हुई होगी ना, तो वहाँ पे तो ऑब्वियसली कोई चेंज आएगा. चेंज तो आएगा. अब वो चेंज कितना होगा, क्या होगा, इसके लिए हमें फर्दर इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए क्वेश्चन के बारे में, जो गिवन नहीं है, तो हम कहेंगे नन ऑफ दीज. 20. If trolley starts from rest, u is equal to 0 with an acceleration of this much, a is given, time is given, v निकालना है, निकाल लो, very easy. 21st, a train passes over a 400 meter long bridge, s is given. If the speed of the train is 30 meter per second, speed is given. If the train takes the time t 20 seconds, again your t is given. The length of the train. ये क्वेश्चन है आपके 7th 8th के मैथमेटिक्स के क्वेश्चन. यहाँ पे ट्रेन खुद का डिस्टेंस तो ट्रेवल करेगी, अपनी लेंथ तो क्रॉस करेगी ही करेगी. साथ में वो ब्रिज की लेंथ को भी क्रॉस करेगी। तो जो टोटल डिस्टेंस आपका होगा वो होगा ब्रिज का डिस्टेंस प्लस ट्रेन की लेंथ इज इक्वल टू योर स्पीड इनटू टाइम। ऐसे सॉल्व करो। द आंसर आई होप यू कैन फाइंड आउट इट बाय योरसेल्फ। नाउ योर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। नेक्स्ट इज द SI यूनिट फॉर द एवरेज वेलोसिटी इज, I hope you can find it out. It's obviously meter per second. The SI यूनिट ऑफ रिजल्टेंट वेलोसिटी आ गई तो बेटा मीटर पर सेकेंड ही रहेगा, एवरेज हो कुछ हो। नेक्स्ट इज 24 क्वेश्चन। अ ट्रेन 50 मीटर लॉन्ग पासिस ओवर अ ब्रिज एट अ वेलोसिटी ऑफ दिस मच, वही पुराना 21 जैसा। 25 एंगुलर वेलोसिटी, वही मीटर पर सेकेंड आपकी रहेगी। यहाँ पे एंगुलर है, सॉरी इट्स रेडियंस पर सेकेंड, बिकॉज यहाँ पे एंगल की यूनिट लेनी है रेडियन पर सेकेंड। 26 क्वेश्चन, योर न्यूटन पर केजी इज द यूनिट ऑफ, न्यूटन पर केजी इनमें से किसकी यूनिट है? रिटार्डेशन की, एक्सेलरेशन की, रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ वेलोसिटी की, ऑल दी अबव। अब बेटा रिटार्डेशन एक्सेलरेशन की यूनिट सेम होगी, रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ वेलोसिटी भी एक्सेलरेशन के बराबर है, तो तीनों बातें ही सेम हैं, तो आंसर ऑल ऑफ दी अबव हो जाएगा आपका। अ बॉल इज थ्रोन विद अ सर्टेन वेलोसिटी, इट अटेन्स द हाइट ऑफ 40 मीटर एंड कम बैक्स टू द थ्रोअर। डू दिस क्वेश्चन, दिस इज अ न्यूमेरिकल। द आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज योर ऑप्शन नंबर सी। नेक्स्ट इज योर क्वेश्चन 28. The acceleration of a body projected upwards with the certain velocity. अब एक्सेलरेशन पूछी है, अपवर्ड थ्रो किया है, तो एक पर्टिकुलर वेलोसिटी पे एक्सेलरेशन क्या होगी? पॉजिटिव 9.8 तो हो नहीं सकती, ग्रेविटी की डायरेक्शन में नहीं है। इनसफिशिएंट डाटा हम कह नहीं सकते, क्योंकि ग्रेविटी से ऑपोजिट भेजने के लिए उसे ग्रेविटी के इक्वल तो कम से कम होना ही पड़ेगा। तो -9.8, ज़ीरो तो बेटा बिल्कुल नहीं होगी, तो ऊपर कैसे चली गई? 29th क्वेश्चन। So for 28 answer is B. 29th question, a driver is driving his car along a road as shown in this figure. This is curve road. The driver makes sure that the speedometer reads exactly 40 km per hour. What happens to the speed of the car from P to Q? P to Q जाने में जो एक बेसिकली स्ट्रेट रोड है आपकी, वहाँ पे कार की स्पीड कैसे चेंज होगी? ये तो कोई बिना ऑप्शंस पढ़े भी बता दे कि सीधी रोड पे कार की स्पीड को बदलने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं होती। अगर Q to R की बात करता, कर्व होता, तो फिर भी स्पीड हमारी डिक्रीज़ करनी होती हमें। तो आंसर इज़ ऑप्शन नंबर बेसिकली योर ए, द स्पीड रिमेन्स कांस्टेंट। क्वेश्चन नंबर 30. In the above question, what happens to the velocity of the car from P to Q? Velocity, now they are talking about the velocity. Velocity will also remains constant. Velocity will also remains constant. Now question 31 with respect to the last two questions only. From the question 29 we can say that the average speed is 40 km per hour, average velocity is 40 km per hour, average speed is 80 km per hour, average velocity is 80 km per hour. We can easily say the average speed is 40 km per hour. A stone is tied to a string in the whirled in a circle, like you can just rotate it. As it's revolving, the rope suddenly breaks. Then what happens? This question we have discussed in 9th class, I remember. The stone flies off tangentially, the stone moves radially inward, the stone moves radially outward. The motion of the stone depends upon its velocity. So option A is the answer. वो tangent के डायरेक्शन में मूव हो जाएगा। मैथ्स में आपका टेंजेंट हो चुका है, तो आपको पता होगा टेंजेंट की डायरेक्शन कैसे निकाली जाती है। इन द फॉलोइंग ग्राफ, इन दिस ग्राफ विच इज़ डिस्प्लेसमेंट बाय टाइम, बॉडी एक ही जगह पे खड़ी है, पीछे भी एक क्वेश्चन में हमने यही ग्राफ डिस्कस किया था। In the following graph, what is happening? The body is at rest, the body has some initial speed, the body moves with constant speed, the body moves with constant velocity. डिस्प्लेसमेंट सेम ही है, मतलब एक ही जगह खड़ी है बॉडी, तो बॉडी इज एट रेस्ट बेसिकली। नाउ द क्वेश्चन नंबर 34, लुक एट द ग्राफ। इन द वेरी फर्स्ट ग्राफ द स्लोप ऑफ द डिस्प्लेसमेंट एंड टाइम ग्राफ इज लाइक वेरी high, but in the second graph it's comparatively low. Now let's see what the question is asking you. So in the question, shows the displacement time graph for a body moving in a straight path drawn on the same scales. Then what is given basically? स्लोप ऑफ अ लाइन ए इज़ ग्रेटर देन, ये तो चलो मैंने बता ही दिया, इसका आंसर आपका ए आ ही गया. ओके, इन द इट फॉलोज फ्रॉम क्वेश्चन 34 दैट द वेलोसिटी इन द केस ऑफ बी इज, what will be the velocity in this second case? Look at the option first. More than the velocity in the case of A, less than the velocity in the case of A, next is equal to the velocity in the case of A, square of the velocity in the case of A. बेटा यहाँ पे जो आपका B पार्ट है उसकी वेलोसिटी A की वेलोसिटी से कम आएगी, A की वेलोसिटी से कम आएगी. आपकी स्लोप हम यूज़ करते हैं स्पीड निकालने के लिए, तो वैसे ही आपका यहाँ पे कम आएगी. तो ऑप्शन बी इज़ योर राइट आंसर. ओके, rest of the questions you will do as your homework. I think 30 or more than 30 more questions are there, so you can easily do as them your homework. Thank you.